Yo, what's going on with all my money motivated stars? And I got a clip from this video I just saw on Facebook, and I want to give my opinion on it, because it may be women out here that agree with this, but here's where I come in at. You know what I mean? Because this is where a lot of the problems in the world are coming from. People not being able to communicate with people, you feel what I'm saying? Or miscommunication, or thinking something that whole time it's not even that deep, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna go ahead and play this, and then I'm gonna talk about it.
Yo, men who cut off all their facial hair, why are they predators? You would be considered a predator because only little boys don't have facial hair. And this is what Caucasian men do. And once again, y'all want to be a part of the system. Y'all want to be a part of the matrix and a part of this whole system that was created for the Caucasian people. So only as a little girl who was not having sex was I attracted to little boys who didn't have facial hair. I thought beards was nasty. I thought my mom was nasty for talking to men with beards. But once I became older, I actually started being attracted to men who had beards. So are you trying to attract a little girl? All their facial hair are predators, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna make this video quicker. It really not, it's important, but it ain't important. So when it comes down to that, man, a lot of people gotta, and this is no shot to her, but a lot of people gotta watch who they watching. You feel what I'm saying? Because when I watch some of these people, I can tell that they got certain unresolved issues. You know what I mean? Probably unfinished business that they have with males. A lot of people, they go from being unconscious to having dilemmas with the opposite sex, and when they bring it into spirituality, they still don't heal those things, and they probably have a disdain for the opposite sex. Like I seen these dudes out there who got a disdain for women. You feel what I'm saying? You can just, which content creators don't have the opposite sex of friends. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can tell, because it's certain opinions you can get from males if you have male friends. You feel what I'm saying? But you can tell a lot of people don't have that's why it's important to have a female friend if you're a dude. You feel what I'm saying? It's important to have a male friend if you're a female, because you can get a perspective from a male before you go out and making claims on all men. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go make a claim on all women when I've experienced different types of women, and when I also have a friend who's a woman. I can get, you know what I mean? Y'all know it's plenty of times I done got on line and said, yeah, man, I just had to talk to my female friend and she agreed with me on this, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can go back and watch the videos. So that's very, very important. But to address the reason why a man would probably have no facial hair, which is crazy that, like I said, even talk about, but like, do the jobs. You feel what I'm saying? She talked about the system, so I'm pretty sure she already know there's certain dudes who just can't have facial hair due to their career path. You know what I mean? So like I said, it's still women out there who will look at their video and still just put it on everybody if they looking at her word as law. You feel what I'm saying? Especially the younger women. So there could be a reason. I had a job like that before where I had to work there. I think it was like a grocery store, and I had to shave all my facial hair off. And I didn't like, that was one of the reasons I quit. Like, for real, like, no facial hair, bro, and I'm grown as hell. But the second reason, what's the second reason? Oh yeah, and all the dudes can verify. If you're a dude who has his own set of clippers at the house, which I do, it's sometimes you fuck up on yourself and you may go a little bit too far on the left and it just looks so horrible that you have to cut the whole thing off. But this shit grow back so fast, we don't really be caring, but we care at the moment because we gotta cut all this shit off. We just like, damn. So a simple mistake could be a reason why. You feel what I'm saying? The third reason, I'm 34. I have friends my age who never grew facial hair. You feel what I'm saying? So like I said, I'm pretty sure she probably not talking about them because she probably talking about the ones who shave their hair, but still, some women can't really tell if men can grow facial hair or not. You feel what I'm saying? She's just looking at, oh, he ain't got no facial hair. And according to you, if this man doesn't have facial hair, he likes little children, or he's trying to attract children. Like I said, it's crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's a lot. Believe it or not, it's a lot that come with having a beard. You got to keep up the maintenance. This is like when we ask certain females, why you ain't wearing your natural hair? And it's like, not out of disrespect, it's just like, we don't feel like dealing with that. It's understandable. But we sometimes don't feel like dealing with our beard. That's why sometimes you'll see me on my video, I have those months where I have a full beard. But then when I get tired of dealing with this shit, I'm cutting this shit off. I don't care what nobody feel about it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna cut it all off. I'm still gonna have some, but I'm cutting this shit off. And then another reason could be because I done been in relationships where certain women didn't want me to have a beard. You feel what I'm saying? They be like, man, because I get it, because certain situations where you're getting intimate, the beard can be in a way depending on how much you let it grow. You feel what I'm saying? Cause like I'm the type of dude when I'm maintaining my beard, I'm gonna have the beard oil and all this stuff on. You feel what I'm saying? So it can leave a taste. It's a lot of things that come with it. It's crazy that I'm online explaining why dudes wouldn't have beards, but this content is needed for people who's placing narratives out like this. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you probably potentially leading a woman away from her husband due to what you said, and she's, you feel what I'm saying? You probably done made 5 or 6 videos, and she like, this girl don't miss. You feel what I'm saying? Everything she done said that came true, or what, you know what I mean? And now she hear this from you, so she taking this as a, okay, I knew it was some of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of this stuff had to be clarified. A lot of this content wouldn't be getting made if men and women could really see eye to eye and they had these male figures or male friends. You feel what I'm saying? It's like a lot of these content creators, when I see them, I'd be like, he didn't have no male figure in his life, or she didn't have no woman figure in her life. You feel what I'm saying? Or vice versa. You feel what I'm saying? You can tell what's missing in some people's lives just by their dialect. You feel what I'm saying? The way they talking. You like, just like, bro, if you just would have called a dude, he probably would have told you. Especially you would have called me, I would have told you all these 4 or 5 reasons I just gave. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I say it's important to not just lust after the same sex. Lust after the opposite sex, but have that friendship there too. Instead of trying to smash every woman you talk to, or trying to smash every dude you talk to. You gotta have these people on call. So, especially if you're a content creator, you're just trying to learn and figure out stuff in life, man. It's good to have both of those, both genders. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, have you a female friend, have you a homeboy that you can call, like, bro, I'm not tripping, bro, she talking about shit. Things work out better, you feel what I'm saying, when you got the right people on your team. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I made this video, because I know people like, bro, you making videos about beards. Now I'm just making a correction because, like I said, content like that can get misconstrued, and if she got like 40 to 50,000 subscribers and they all tuned into her comments, you know what I'm saying, like that can cause a division in this world, because we always say they divide and conquer, but a lot of us are doing most of the dividing, but we ain't conquering shit but attitudes. So I'm just gonna let this sit right there, you know what I'm saying? It's no slight to her, it's just me just trying to clean it up a little, or correct it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Even though she probably don't need no correcting, I did it anyway. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. Y'all hit the like, hit the comment section up, hit the notification bell so you be notified when I post a video, and y'all people that's don't walk in this smoke.